When I went to this school, this song was popular, and I remade it for my new album, Rainbow, and it is called Against All Odds. Do you remember when I first came to the audition?
I asked you, what are you doing? You said, you were real quiet. You excluded yourself from everywhere, and you were like, I'm listening to my tape.
Yeah.
And I said, what tape? You said, oh, a couple of demos that I cut. I'm trying to get a record deal.
Right.
And I was like, can I hear? And I listened, and I looked at you, and I was like, why are you singing backup for me? And you were like, wow, because, you know, I got to pay my bills. And I was like, you should be like a huge star. And I went up to your room, and there was like 9 girls there, remember?
Yes,
and like
I lived with
4 cats or something like that. You had your cats. And I was like, where do you sleep? And there was a mattress on the floor.
It's just like, now that I redid this song, I still believe. It's like when I listen to it, it has a new life and a new meaning to me. But when we sit here and talk, it totally reminds me of the times that we spent together and like how you really did believe in me. And you're gonna do probably one of my songs. We're talking about that.
That's right. Yeah, we talked about it because this song has so much meaning to me as well.
And it'll remind us of those days and future
bring it
stuff.
back,
Exactly.
right? I love
Well, you know what? My main thing is my fans. I love being in contact with my fans. I have never done an entire world tour, and this is going to be kind of a quick one because I'm doing a movie called All That Glitters that's been my focus for a really long time, and I have to record the songs for the soundtrack. And you know, we now have a director, Vonnie Curtis Hall is directing, and Columbia Pictures, and Larry Marks is producing. So I'm really excited about that. Can't do that many places is because I need 2 days off in between each show because I need to rest my voice. And I don't know why, but I've written all my songs in usually in a key that's too high, but it sounds better. Songs usually sound better, you know, up in a higher register, they're more exciting. And when I'm writing, for some reason, I always tend to make them really demanding. And when I'm singing in the studio, I'm just kind of having fun, and so I do a lot of stuff. So I want the fans to hear the songs the way that they want to hear them. So I need to take the rest. I'm not looking to make money. This isn't like a money-making tour. Usually I would probably lose money. I will most likely lose money because it's just not a practical thing to do, but my fans have been asking me for a really long time, and I want to do it. I think so. You know, I'm in a very good place and happy place in my life, and I think that feeling supported and understood is very important because in this whole celebrity wacky world, you know, it's like not easy for people to adapt or adjust to those things. And I'm not saying everything's perfect or everything's, you know, nobody's perfect, but at least feeling like no one has another agenda, no one has another, okay, this person's gonna be a notch in my belt, or I'm gonna, you know, create this or control this person's every thought or whatever. It's nice to feel like, you know, you're with someone who actually cares about you, the person, and understands what you do.